Hello, this is Linda Vettrus-Nichols, and do I have an amazing person to introduce to you, Nicole Heimann. Welcome, Nicole.
Thank you so much, Linda. I'm excited to be here with you.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you. This is going to be wonderful. All right, so creating a new world. Oh, yes. Nicole, you were an expert at that. Tell us more. Tell us your story of transformation.
Oh, well, I think creating a new world is what we are all in the process of doing right
Mhm.
now. It's
Yes.
definitely what is needed,
Mhm.
um, because I think we have proof enough that what we created over the past thousands of years doesn't work.
Right?
So,
Yeah. So how did you
mhm.
get started in all of that?
That's a really good question. How did I get started in
Yeah. Well, you're in
creating a new world?
Switzerland.
hmm
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so I think it started when I moved to
Okay.
Switzerland 25 years ago
From
from Belgium.
okay. And you were born
Yeah,
in Belgium?
I was born in Belgium, raised in Belgium, grew up there. Yes.
Okay. What was your childhood like?
Um, my childhood was I think if you would ask my parents, they would call me a dreamer. So I guess that's where it started.
That's a good thing. They might not think so, but that's a good thing. Yeah.
And I remember we always had these discussions like, yeah, that I was um, too idealistic, had to
Okay.
be more down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking about it, I think if we talk about creating a new world, that's probably what already as a child was inside of me, indeed, because I was seeing things differently. And so my childhood was, I was blessed with a mom and a dad who were very different. My mom was very fear-based, and my
Mm.
dad was very trusting
Okay.
in everything.
Yeah.
So I grew up with seeing these two worlds
Mm.
and understanding one world. I aligned with the world that my dad was seeing, and I just couldn't see the reality my mom was seeing.
Oh, interesting, right?
So without really realizing it, I mean, it's always easier to look back when you're an adult and things become clear. But
Right?
in a way, from very early on, I became aware that we create our own realities.
Nice. Yeah.
And and I also be and my dad always told me what his grandmom had always told him, and which has been passed on by generations, that a Heimann, which is my last name and my dad's name, can create anything they believe
Ooh.
in.
Oh, wow.
So that's a belief that I grew up with as a child, and one that I really owned and passed on to my own children as well.
Yeah, I love it.
And of course, today to my clients.
Yes,
Like, what do
absolutely.
you really believe? What do you want to create? Because we are creators.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
and so yes, I think you got me there that it wasn't with the move to Switzerland, but it really started very early on already in my childhood. This realization that we can create our own reality,
Mm-hmm.
and that we are not victims of circumstances,
Yeah.
and of course, to create, we need to believe and
Mhm.
believe that anything is possible.
Yeah, right. And what brought you
Yeah.
to Switzerland? Was it marriage or
It was
work?
a career move of
Okay.
my ex-husband at the time,
Mm-hmm.
which meant that I gave up my job, my career in Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I was 27. I was a key account manager in the chemicals industry, and loved what I was doing. Really had a great time. Loved the
Okay.
company and the people I worked with, and being an optimist, I looked forward to the change. I thought, of course, yes, we can do this. I was pregnant, so
Okay.
I moved with a 3-week-old baby,
Oh,
and
wow. Cool. No,
yes.
thank you. So you were married, and then with the job transfer, you followed him to the
So
position.
yes, so I gave
Gotcha.
up my job, moved with my 3-week-old first son to Switzerland, and then yeah, you know how it
Wow.
is. No friends around, no family
Oh,
around.
yes, I know how it is. I've done
Um,
that. First marriage, I did that. 2 kids. Really
and
like working.
um, and it were a lot of changes at once.
Yeah,
Moving,
absolutely.
moving, moving country, and then also moving to Switzerland 25 years ago
Okay.
was quite a culture shock for me coming
Oh,
from Belgium.
imagine.
Yeah,
Mm,
which I didn't
wow.
expect either.
Right. And how about language differences?
The language I spoke. So I spoke
Okay, that
German,
helps.
and I did some Swiss German classes, which is the dialect here,
Yeah. Okay.
and so that was fun.
Wow. So
And
you
yeah,
raised how many kids? 4 kids total?
three, three.
3
I have
kids
three
in that.
children
Mm-hmm.
of my own,
Right.
and when I got married to my husband now, I embraced 4 more in my heart.
Oh,
So we have 7 children
yeah,
together.
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so special.
Between 10 and 40.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
Hmm.
10. Wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you work with CEOs as a coach, is that right? What are
That's
you and
right.
your new husband doing?
So I work with my business partner Marina in my coaching business, and
Okay.
we are CEO coaches and advisors, and we also do board advising. And then together with my husband, when we got married, we started a foundation. So
Nice.
because people were asking us, what can we give you? And we were like, no, we have too many things. We had 2 households to merge, and
Oh,
we had
that's
everything
right.
double. So
Right? Oh, my mom did
um
that. That was crazy.
yeah. So, and we always had a value of giving back in life, and he was supporting things and I was supporting things,
Yeah.
and then our first idea was, well, then let's ask for something for a good cause.
Okay.
And that idea then emerged into, why don't we start our own foundation? Then we
Mm.
can take giving back to a whole different level.
Yes,
And
yes. And now you're going to the Amazon with CEOs, right? That's
that's
so
right. That's
cool. And
right.
what do they
Yeah.
get out of that, Nicole?
So, um,
As you create a new world for them.
yes, yeah. It's a very good question, and one that is very hard to put in words,
Okay.
because the whole experience of
Yeah.
going to the Amazon and spending time with the communities and being disconnected from our modern world
Yeah.
is very visceral. So the learning goes over the cells, really, and
Yeah. It's
and
deep.
it's very, very deep and very transformational.
Nice.
So so I'm happy to give some examples, and
Sure.
these examples might not capture the depth of the cellular level, but I will do my best. so so for instance, one thing that you learn is really that in business people try to simplify things, and by
Right.
simplifying they put it in silos.
Yeah. That's such a business. Word
And
silos.
yeah, in boxes, right?
Yeah.
So
Whether
when
you
you are,
silos is beyond me because that's a farmer term. Your grain goes in silos. It's like, okay, original business was off the farm. Got it. Okay.
yeah. So one of the learnings that I find extremely powerful is that you gain this insight that true simplicity comes from embracing the whole complexity.
Nice.
And but it goes through the experience of being there.
Yeah.
And when you feel that and you see that, you 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 learn automatically to be okay with complexity, and you start
Mm.
you s- so that's one thing. And the other thing is that if I take the business world, the modern world, everybody wants to be the smartest brain in the room,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So it's all in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you disconnect and you go into the Amazon and you fully disconnect, you're not reachable anymore because there's no Wi-Fi, there's no
You're
phone
not
connection.
distracted anymore.
You're not distracted. You are surrounded by nature.
Yes.
And then comes the moment that the participants, that everybody starts to go through the experience of receiving solutions
Mm-hmm.
for the complex problems that they are
Nice.
having. And this
Wow.
for most is totally new,
Okay.
because most of the leaders are busy, busy, busy,
Sure.
thinking, wanting to be the smartest, all
Yep.
mind and
Always in the
brain work,
head. Yep. Yep. And not in their
trying
bodies.
to
Mm.
simplify by cutting things and
Yeah.
disconnecting them from each other.
Yeah. Not
And
connected to their intuition. Yep.
yes, and then you are there and you start seeing how everything is connected. You start
Yes.
to see the simplicity through by embracing the complexity, and you make the experience that solutions are coming through you in a
Yes. Right?
easy,
It's so
light way.
easy. It's so easy.
And
Man, I love that.
so these are two examples that
Yeah.
I
Great
believe
examples.
are priceless, and they
Yes.
really show how important it is to reconnect to nature, because we are nature, we are
Yeah.
part of nature.
Yes.
We
Can't get
don't,
away from that one.
because the disconnect that we make is, we say here in the modern world, we go into nature, but we
Yep.
forget we are part of nature.
Yeah, it's called Wake Up and Smell the Roses. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Nicole. This
Yeah.
was amazing. This is so great. Oh,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
this. Good
Yeah.
job. And I love the work you're doing in the world. So thank you so much.
Mm.